Hi, my name is Dara. This is video 19 for Bullying Hurts 2012 found on Facebook.com. Today is September 7th, 2012. Well, it's school season again, and most of you are starting school, and hopefully we're not being bullied, but you never know because our society is so messed up these days. You know, I'm a former victim of bullies. You all know that by now. You know, I hate repeating it all the time, but you know, for our new viewers, I was bullied from first grade to my senior year of high school. And I make these videos to try to help other people overcome what I overcame. The last video I did, I called bullies terrorists. And they really are, because they terrorize our soul. And they make us feel less than who we are. And, you know, that's not cool. It just really isn't. And not only is it not good in your life, in your school days, but it's not good in your life after you get out of school, because it messes with your self-esteem and who you are as a person. I was thinking about something this morning. I was reading the Bible, and when I was reading it, I can actually read it to you. It was Romans 1:18, and something struck me. I'm going to tell you a story after I find this and read this to you. Romans 1:18, for the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who suppress the truth in unrighteousness. Okay, so God is our vindicator, basically, is what that says. He's going to take care of it. But when I read that, I thought of something that happened to me as an adult several years ago, maybe 10 years ago. I was at work, and this woman really wanted my job. I was an office manager, and that's what she wanted to be. And because I had such low self-esteem, she thought she could manipulate everybody into believing that I did not like her and I had a vendetta against her, and she was hoping she would get me fired so she can take my job. She basically had everybody in the company, with the exception of my immediate boss, convinced that I had what did she say? That that she was, oh gosh, I'm sorry. She was my, I didn't like her. We'll put it that way because I can't come up with the word right now. Anyway, a personal vendetta against her because she was of mixed race. That's what it was. She thought I had a personal vendetta, and she had everybody believing this. So her birthday rolls around, and her immediate boss also believed that I didn't like this girl. And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, her birthday's coming up, we should do something. And he kind of looked at me really strange. So what I ended up doing was I baked her a cake for her birthday. And granted, it was just a box mix, but still, a homemade cake with, you know, store-bought frosting. But still, I made it. And she was very skeptical to even try it. She thought, oh, well, you know, you must be poisoning it or whatever. I'm like, no, just a box mix. I thought it might be nice. Baked the cake, brought it in. And when everybody saw that I made that cake for her birthday, they realized that she was lying the whole time. I never had a vendetta against her. I never had any problem with her, other than the fact that she was trying to take my job, and she didn't do anything as far as work was concerned. I did it all, and she took all the credit. Okay? So when I read this, it says, "For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who suppress the truth in unrighteousness." She's going to get hers, right? She got embarrassed. The truth was revealed that I didn't have a vendetta against her. It was all made up. And it was revealed the moment that I showed kindness. I paid kindness for evil. There's a scripture, I don't know which one it is, but it basically says, do not pay evil for evil, but pay evil with kindness. When you do, it's like heaping coals of fire on their heads. It's like, you know, kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. And you'll see. Okay. So, here, it talked about the wrath of God. Okay. That He will repay your wickedness. Now, further along, it talks about what He can do. Okay, so in judgment, Romans 2:1 says, "Therefore you are inexcusable, O man, whoever you are, you judge. In whatever you judge another, you condemn yourself. For you who judge practice the same things." So, basically, she was judging me and had everybody else judging me and believing me wrong. And she ended up getting it because people saw the truth. The truth always comes out, no matter what. Now, granted, you can be bullied, and you can be, the victim of that, but God will repay this. He will take care of it for you, because you reap what you sow. The bad things that happen to you come back to you. The people that are bad, it'll come around and they'll have bad in their life. The people that are good, it'll come around and it'll be good, because you reap what you sow. You understand? I know. I'm not a scholar. I'm not a teacher. And I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants when I do this. And I speak from the heart. And I made notes this time, so at least I have some kind of idea of where I want to go with this message, so it's not so all over the place. But going back to judgment, Romans 5:1 says, oh, did I screw up? I did screw up. It was Romans 2:5. "But in accordance with your hardness and your impertinent heart, you are treasuring up for yourself wrath in the day of wrath and revelation of the righteous judgment of God." God's going to take care of it for you. That's all I can say with that. And then we go over to Deuteronomy. Now, this is the Old Testament. Deuteronomy, it's got a lot of stuff in there. I believe, I may be mistaken, but I believe part of the Ten Commandments might be in that book. I know that there's some, in Exodus, Moses came down with the Ten Commandments, but I don't think that they really discussed it until the book of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 32:35. See, at least I'm kind of prepared today. I don't know Scripture. I just read the Bible, and I got my references through my Bible, because this particular Bible will have corresponding scriptures listed underneath it, and that's how I know this. And this is a New King James Bible. And I love this Bible, too, by the way. Okay, so Deuteronomy 32:35 says, "Vengeance is mine, and recompense." That means they're going to get what's coming to them. Their foot shall slip in due time, and the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things to come hasten upon them. Meaning that God is going to take care of it for you. They will get what they deserve in due time. God will take care of it for you if you trust in Him. Now, I'm no scholar, like I said. I've never trained in this. This is just what I get when I read the Bible. And, you know, I felt a leading to go to Romans, which is in the New Testament. And I found these things, and I'm like, you know what, it's very pertinent into what I'm trying to convey. You know, in trusting in God, and, you know, He's going to take care of it. I don't know. Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm at a loss for words today because this is kind of a new step for me in this process, because I've been all about wanting to show you how to forgive and find kindness in your heart even though you're being abused, and repay kindness for evil. I know it's hard. You know, don't do evil for evil. And God is my strength, and He's my guide. And for me to sit here and have like a plan today, kind of what I wanted to talk about, that's kind of new, because I usually just shoot straight from the heart. And now it seems like it's getting to be a little bit something different. But you know, this whole time I have felt compelled to do this for you, because it's something I went through, and I know how hard it is. And I don't want you to go through what I went through. And I think God definitely is the answer for me. And I hope God is the answer for you. But see, God is not around. I mean, He is, but He isn't, because parents and legislatures and all these other people keep taking God out of everything. So you don't understand how much God really loves you, and He is in existence. You know, God is truth and light and goodness. God is so good. I mean, I'm telling you, when I say He turned my life around, He turned my life around. I would not be where I am today if it were not for Him. He is my strength, and He is my guiding light. I mean, I have no formal training in this. I really don't. I just know what I know from reading the Bible myself. And it's alive. The Bible is so full of truth and hope, and it's alive. And God is so good. He's so good. And my trust and faith is in Him. And there's something here which I thought was kind of ironic with what I'm going over today. And this is the light of Jesus. And it's Romans 2:19. You are confident, be confident that you yourself are a guide to the blind, a light to those who are in darkness, an instructor of the foolish, a teacher of babes, having the form of knowledge and truth in the law. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm trying to teach you. And I have no training doing this. I've never studied except for me. And I'm trying to teach you, because God is so, so good. He's wonderful. And He loves every one of you. He created you. You're beautiful. I have such a peace because I have God in my life. I have no more fears. I have no more worries. I have peace. You know what? I've had 5 arm surgeries, and there's a possibility of another one, okay? I don't know what I'm going to do for work after I get done with all this. I've got no idea. And I have to support me and my son. But you know what? Most people would stress out about it. I have no worries. None whatsoever. Because my trust and faith is in God. And you know, people can say nasty things to me. And yes, it may bother me. But you know what? I don't have to let it bother me. Because I know that they're just lies. And it's not who I am. And it's not who you are. So why do you let it bother you? Let it go. Forgive those people. They have no clue how beautiful you really are. All your beauty comes from within inside. And God created that, and God created you. You're beautiful. Don't let anyone take that away from you. God will repay them for every bad thing they've done to you. Okay? Trust in Him. Learn to love yourself. Find a peace that only God can bring. I mean, can't you see it in my eyes? Can't you see how full of love and light and glory I have? I have such a peace and such a calm, and it comes from the Lord. You can have that too, if you choose to. In any case, you need to find something to make yourself believe. Believe in you, and believe in the hope that is you. Don't let the bullies win. Don't let them win, because you're strong and you're beautiful. And if you look in the mirror every day and say that to yourself out loud, you'll start to believe it. Well, this has been Dara for Bullying Hurts 2012, found on Facebook.com. And I really hope you have a blessed and enriched day. God bless you.